This is a forestry or logging tool that was developed in the 1800s to roll logs. They needed something that has a principle using leverage, and they developed a canthook. They first developed a Peavey, which has a point, and later on they put a hook on it, which further grips the wood. So a canthook has a gripping edge here, and it has the hook. This is 48 inches long. A good one ranges anywhere between $100, $120 at this point in time, and there's several good brands out there. But this is the one that I chose, like the color, and I went with 48 inches as opposed to a 60 inch because I really don't need that big. This 48 inch, I could roll up to 36 inch longs, and I could take down as small as 8 inches, I believe, or 10 inches in diameter. But I could do the little stuff with this as well. So this was perfect for me, the canthook. Basically a maintenance-free item, and I'll hopefully be using it for years to come. I just want to start off by showing how big this log actually is. This is something I certainly couldn't roll on my own without the canthook. So let's see how big this baby really is. Okay, it's a little off exact circle, but I'm looking at 2 feet in diameter here, and the other side is, okay, 2 inches shorter. Okay, that's the diameter at the biggest point. So that's a heavy log. Now let's see how long this baby is, just so you can get an idea of what we're looking at. And this is one that's on my lawn. Okay, we're looking at 18.5 feet. Something I wouldn't want to push, especially when I'm doing work all day. Do I really want to push this thing when I cut it and turn it over for the second cut? No. So this log has been cut down, chipped the top, got rid of the branches. I'm left with this huge diameter log. I need to turn it over because I'll be making my top cut, and the chainsaw can't hit the ground, so it'll have to be turned over. But for now, I don't want to do this. I had a lot of dead ash trees, and these dead ash trees needed to be taken down. The wood is already dried. I'm going to cut those up first for my firewood. So what I want to do is just get this off my lawn, and I'll leave it maybe till spring. It's July here in New York right now. I'm going to show you how nice this canthook works. Okay? Canthook will dig into the log, and the top part will grip. So I'll be coming from this side first. I want to roll this only about 2 feet, but certainly to do it without the cant bar would be difficult. So now I'm going to use my cant bar, and I'll show you how it works. Get a grip on the log and just lift. Pretty easy. Okay, now that's half. And maybe I'll push it one more time. Now the log is off my lawn. I could leave it here for a while, not worry about it. Perfect use of the canthook. 48-inch model, works perfectly. And now the backyard warrior can go cut up some logs that are already dead. Just to demonstrate how I would do a log, a much bigger log than this. This one's quite easy to tackle. But what we're going to do is use the canthook to turn it over. And after I've made my cuts, I'm going 16 inches across the log. Okay, I'll get the canthook because it's so much easier than breaking it back. Okay, stick the canthook in, and I'll turn that puppy over. Okay, I can stop at 3/4 of the way like this. Now take a look at these cuts. All I have to do is finish these cuts, and I'll have a freed up log. So it'll be easy. Let's do 1 or 2 just to show. It could be done with much bigger logs, thanks to that canthook. Like when I get over there, you see the one by the stump, obviously we'll need this canthook. This you could probably push yourself, but when you're working all day, you want to make it a little easier on yourself. It's very sturdy, it's well made, and hopefully I'll be using it for years to come, the tool of the backyard warrior.